What's up guys, welcome back to another video and thank you for being here. Here's an update on what I did today in Asian session, and I'll show you the trade execution as well as the recorded execution for that trade. I'll tell you why I took the trade and all of that. So before we get started, don't forget, if you like the video, to leave a like on the video because that actually helps the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel if you find any helpful information that shared with you. So I did make 410 bucks today. Unfortunately, yesterday I did lose my daily loss, which was not really a loss, but it was just because the execution, I'll share that with you right now as well. It's just I didn't have enough buffer, and the trade still played out. It took me out and then went to my direction. But today I made whatever losses I took, plus a little bit of profit. So before we start, this is on the 20th. So 20th is what? Is a Sunday. So on Sunday, here's my execution. I took a long position right here, and it got me out. This trade right here was a break-even trade, as you can see, and this trade right here I got long on the 38 on this candle, the 38.5, so a little bit above here on this candle, and it went down, and with the 9 a.m. candle, or the 9 p.m. candle, sorry, 9 p.m. candle, it got me out, and then it went to my direction. Bit sad, no problem. Frustration, that's all right. So today on the 21st Asian session of Monday, I took a long setup from the 40 here, 740 0.6, so 40.6, which was like right at the very top of this candle, and I got it off at this right here, at this level, which is 42.6. 42.6 is right here, 42.6, which is on this candle. It got me out here because I trailed my stop loss, and then I still got in long here because I did have a lot of conviction going to this high, and I got long here, and it got me out. I stayed in this trade. It gave me like really a long time. It gave me almost an hour and 30 minutes to hit my TP, and here is my execution for that day. So it's total of 2 trades. On the first one, I was a bit pushing it, but it should have gone to TP anyway. So on the 9 p.m. candle here, I did see that we were above VWAP, as you can see, and I had the recording screen. I had also the Bookmap here, so you guys can see what I was seeing in real time. And my reasoning for going long is, as you can see here, at 2740 even, we had some sellers or orders sitting up here. We had some orders sitting at 42 even, and we had orders sitting all the way up to 47.45 or 27.45. So overall, my bias was long because of a lot of orders were sitting up there. I did note the orders sitting at the bottom here at 36.5, but when the Asia session opened at 9 p.m. New York time, I didn't really pay attention to it because we were still above VWAP, and the market was resisting to go down, as you can see here. And I did take that trade initially off of this wick because the market open, or the Asia open, kind of was above the VWAP, and this is the volume profile of the actual session, of the current session, and this was the BOC, or the point of control of that, and everything was supporting the price to go up here. I was looking at the time in sales, and I saw a lot of buyers coming in here, so I was wanting to go long. I was going to initially take my profit at the 42 level because we had orders sitting up here. but I extended it a little bit more to the 61. We had orders, 61 orders sitting up here on Bookmap, so that's why I was targeting that. And eventually, the price kept going higher here. I need to fix the recording a little bit because the candles are kind of cut off here. So that's something that I would need to do. But yeah, the first to trade right here, I just did not like. So here's what happened. So the market came all the way down here, and I can show that here as well. So where is that at? Believe right here. Yeah, right here. So you see, this is 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. Sorry, I'm so used to the AM session. 9 p.m. candle opened here and it kind of chopped around and I did not like it, so I brought my take profit to kind of like break even. But then I kind of saw how the momentum and the speed coming through with these candles, and I was like, let me stretch it, and I couldn't move it fast enough and it got me out. So this is kind of what happened here. But I was still leaning towards the long setup. So you see how this candle with speed and momentum came through, but I was like, you know what, that's it, I'm not gonna get in right now. I'm just gonna wait and see what the price wants to do. And eventually the current volume profile of the current session made a new point of control right here where we were stalling at, and I saw that the price was supporting to go higher and being supported to go to those orders sitting up there with big momentum. So I jumped in long here, and the first target in my mind was the 42 level because we had 50 orders sitting up here. Once we reach that level, I want to put my stop loss at break even because I don't know what could happen at this level. So I'm just going to fast forward here. I saw that we touched that level. At the time, you don't know what is going to happen, so it's better for me to put it at break even and not worry about it. And if we're ending up to be correct and the bias to be bullish as we said, or as I expected, then I eventually should see a lot of green bubble here forming and eating out that level and pushing higher for higher prices. That's what we did. We kind of chopped around a little, and then we ended up pushing higher and higher. You see, with this kind of empty area, the price never been here before, so it accelerates through it because there's no resistance or support at this level. But if it's with the bias, then it should accelerate through this kind of empty area of the of the volume. As you can see here, like there's not a lot of executions or transactions around these levels, and I'm pointing at the DOM here. And even if you want the visible volume profile right here, there's not a lot of nodes or not a lot of transactions slash orders. That's why the price likes to accelerate at these levels. We kind of chopped up and down, and here is where it kind of gets like, it gets really upsetting because it starts slowing down here, and I was not a big fan of it. And I'm sorry, the candles are kind of cut off here because I wanted to show the volume profile or the Bookmap here, and I just wanted to show you guys the current Bookmap as for alongside the price while it's playing. But I put my stop loss, I traded it up to $200 and I just left it alone. I was like, let's see if the price wants to push here. There's no reason to kind of come back down to the 42.5 level. We have a lot of volume and a lot of liquidity sitting up here with a lot of orders. And we're pretty close to it. We're just like 1 point away. We're at the 44.2 currently, and the price I want the price to go to the 45.5 0.5. And unfortunately for me, it kept chopping up and down. It got me out, and I waited. I was like, look, hold on, let it finish the retracement first, and then I'll see if I can jump in again. And this is exactly what I did. I let it bounce here, and then I jumped in long when I saw a lot of buyers coming in, and I was also following the time in sales, and I liked it. That's why I jumped in it. And as you can see, it kind of pushed, right? But I don't know, it kept bouncing up and down. I let it do whatever it wants. I didn't have a stop loss in place because I do know that, hey, we're pretty close to that level, and I'm positive we're going to it. And that's why every time you see like we're going down here, we're bouncing right back up with big momentums. And that is what kind of gave me the confidence that we're gonna go there one way or the other. So I just let it be. Once we hit this level, my stop loss should move at break even, to break even, because I don't know what's at that level, if we're gonna keep pushing through or we're gonna get out and sellers are gonna be present. So here I was kind of hesitant, and I didn't like how the price was reacting and going up and down, and I stayed in the trade for like an hour and a half, and I was moving my take profit up and down too much. We eventually did push up here higher, but at the time I just wanted to take my profit, my nearest safest profit level, and just to get out of the trade and just to go do something or go sleep to get up for work tomorrow. So this is exactly what I did. The price kind of kept consolidating here. We developed a new point of control. We kind of pushed it down a little, came back to it, and we ended up pushing right through it after a little while. So with a really good momentum here coming up, and then going down again, because it's point of control. It meant to be noisy and a lot of consolidation around it. So I believe this is the final push. It didn't go down again. So once it reaches that level, I look at Bookmap, all these orders got filled, as you can see here, and I put my stop loss at break even. I knew even if it gets me out at $20 profit, I am not jumping in back in it, because now the price is crappy. Ended up pushing a little bit, and we had a lot of resistance here at this level, but we ended up, because the bias is correct, and the bias is correct, and the sentiment of the market was correct, and I was on the right side of the market. I ended up taking my TP because we were above VWAP. The price was respecting the long setups, and everything kind of played out. And even you see the visual of the candle, it did get me out. Even it's not like if it doesn't look like it on the chart, it did get me out, because that was the power of the volume profile and why we needed to hit these levels before going up or down. And I had a lot of conviction in it, and this is how I trade volume profile right now. As you can see, supported by the VWAP, and I just like to take and trade these powerful levels, because I know if we're going up or down, we need to go to this level and react from it. And if you don't trade with the bias or the market direction, I don't know what to tell you, because look here, pre AEM session, pre-market, look what the price came to. It came to what? VWAP, bounce from it, and then go up again. And when it came down, it kind of did the same exact thing again. I don't trade AM session for gold, because I am busy. This is the reason why I'm trading even Asian sessions, because I don't have time to trade AM session. And when you're trading Asian session, you gotta pick the right pair. So you can go trade Nasdaq, which what I used to trade before, but I used to trade Nasdaq during AM session. I did not know how to trade new Asian session on InQ or Nasdaq. That's why I left it, and I preferred gold because golds move better, and not a lot of chop around it. It just moves cleaner than Nasdaq, and just I like it overall. This is today's session, or today's Asian session. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. It's probably still bullish, but I don't know. I'll update you in tomorrow's video. We're pretty close to getting a 5K payout. We have 4 accounts here, so we're pretty close on getting a payout, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully we can get to it maybe this week or so. And then I do know that I owe you guys a full video of how to actually use and what I look for and all of that, using volume profile, the VWAP and all of that. So I'll just make a video about it later after I get my payout, to have kind of some sort of a proof that this is actually work. I need to prove it to myself before I prove it to you. So that is all for today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.